What up? It's Malik Knox, Weirdo Battle Rap, all that. There's a few things I wanted to talk about, like mainly what is up with these random battles being put up? I don't get it. Like, there's been a couple that I thought were really cool, like Fredo Starr versus Keith Murray. I'm really interested in that one. I'm looking forward to that one. Another one that really makes sense: Disaster versus Cassidy. That's gonna be really awesome, especially after me watching the press conference, which I did like a couple minutes ago. That dropped recently. I'm really looking forward to that, and I'll talk about the press conference probably a little later. Um, but then you have some that I call like I just don't really see the relevancy of, like Drake versus Murder Mook. I Barfest, I guess. I don't know. I don't see that as being interesting, like personally. So like you have hypocritical versus just singing like a singing turtle. And that's just what's going to be brought to the table from both of them. So I say no. And then there's one that are just completely like Bone Crusher versus Mike Jones. Like, let me tell you who I think of when I think of punchlines. I That's like really random. Like those are two random names that I've you haven't even heard about in a while. Like it brings you back. Like, yeah, I remember middle school. So I don't get the relevancy of that. I actually call it Bone Crusher 3.0 in what will just be unwatchable. I will watch it to confirm that it's unwatchable. But yeah, so I don't really like that one. But yeah, also, apparently, while this has been recording, there's been a new battle that's confirmed. It's going to be Chingy versus the Turkey Sandwich. So that should be battle of the night. Like, who are you? But, yeah, so Disaster versus Cassidy. I saw the press conference, and I got to say, I still have Diz winning it, but I'm a bit more confident that Cassidy will at least bring it to Diz. In the battle, he seems very confident about his abilities to win. He's pretty much crowned himself god of battle rap, so we need to adjust our belief systems. And he says he's invented punchlines along with fire. So we need to pay homage to this guy. It's got to be really weird for Disaster to like battle the guy who taught Martin Luther King everything he knows. Like that's got to be the weirdest position ever for him. But not needless to say, I actually am legit interested in that battle. It's going to be pretty good. Then there's also my battle, which is coming up soon, me versus KO. And if you don't know who KO is, he's actually a friend of mine who tags trash talk to me in a Facebook post. So that's that guy. Uh, Me and him should be doing war 19th, 20th. I'm still a bit iffy on the details. My friend Hectic is also battling that day. Which if you haven't seen his last one, he does his thing. That's a really good friend of mine. I expect that to be dope. And 2Gs versus King Low, which will be the main event. I expect 2Gs to get busy with his battle. So our card should be interesting. And like once it drops, I'll send you the links and all that. If you haven't, you can check out my last battle. I might link it. I don't know. I really kind of don't feel like it. Just came off of work. So, but yeah. So, peace to y'all.